Good afternoon, one and all. I'm checking back in on Icarus. There's been a new update. We're going to see what's what. And to make it a little more interesting, we're going to reboot the level 0 character Icarus challenge. Yeah. He's already on that, but I want to start a new one, so we're going to remove him from the prospect. I'm just going to double check his loadout. Yep, we got everything back. We'll clear that. Then we can go back to the character select. And we're going to delete him. I'm going to rename it Sacrifice 10 because he hasn't officially died. And I like Sacrifice X. It sounds funny. Sounds nice. Okay, normal blue color. Second head because he's got like a nice little bit of a mean look to him. Baby blues like me. The hell? They put Donald Trump in the game. Yeah, we'll go with that. We need to see what's new because I didn't play since last week's update when they put the drills in that were a bit underwhelming. And now they've made a lot of changes, including adding the light slot on the belt and changing something about the backpack that it has a separate backpack slot. So we're gonna see what's what. Voyager.
Been running smoothly down there for them. They've been losing teams, equipment, and resources. So they're looking to outsource someone with a proven record. Because this one's gonna get wild.
Missed your soul. Where are we? Yeah, what are we missing from there? We're normally full. Air, water, pick, axe, knife. Oh, the other type of picks, the sushi. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, that's that. Solo only, and here we go. I wanna see what's different on the backpack front. I've just been floundering like a fish out of water playing games. I haven't really been feeling them. So what have we got? Got our usual water slot. Ah, we've got a separate backpack slot here now, and then there's the G slot. And there's L for the light. Okay, cool. As far as I know, you can't actually put the flashlight in there, which is a little underwhelming, but I guess that's why they're going to have the light. Oh, they've changed it up.
Get to the zone as soon as you can.
They've changed the look up, so there's no vision slot anymore.
Better luck than their last crew.
Let's get to it, shall we? Come on, Mr. Ball. Let's keep it moving, shall we? Let's get a drink of water. Gotta keep close to the water like usual. No coconut. Let's keep it moving. But whatever they've done performance-wise, we still have RTX on, don't we? Yeah. Whatever they've done performance-wise is definitely just going from strength to strength. Because I've never had performance like this where it's this buttery smooth with RTX on. I don't have any utility to like show the FPS, but just from looking at it, you can feel it, you can see it. It's absolutely butter. And this is on maximum settings with RTX on. I just want to get a half decent stock of wood. And we've got a coconut, nice. Yeah, and then we'll keep things moving. I want to get up to level 5. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. I need to keep it moving. Oh, hello. You want to take me to level 3? Would you look at that? Just barely not enough to get me to level 3. But let's get that, and a bandage. We'll make some bandages while we're at it. Oh, we don't have that much shit. Okay. Well, we need to keep. Oh, and that got us to level 3. Okay. Combat. We want bow, like so. I want to keep it moving because we're going to come across a nice big patch of whatchamacallits, bushes and shit over here, so we can get some more fibre and sticks. Mainly it's the sticks. We need to not forget to get, what is it, oxide as well. It's butter. Like I'm honestly, I'm totally surprised and blown away. It's just so butter. It's unreal. Oi, mate. Come on. You son of a bitch. There we go. Come on. You too. Is that another hyena? It is. Oh, it's a zebra. We should have enough to make a bow by now, and we have to stop to get some stone. I'm not fucking about with you in shallow water, that's for sure. There we go. One more, and then we'll be at bone arrows. Oh, do you want to fuck off, Mr. Elephant? I don't hate it when Mr. Elephant gets all riled up. Let's make a bow, shall we? Oh, we've got more talent points available. More damage, please. There we go. Oxite. The pick's got a different sound to it as well. Let's get some more sticks, shall we? Well, look, seeing as we've got nothing else to eat right now, we might as well get some of this squash. It's quite a lot of squash there. How many did we get? 8? 10? Bloody hell. It's got the pick's got a much better sound to it. It's got a proper twang. Okay, then we just need to get some stone. And keep it moving. Well, we might as well have one. Stay close to the water. That's a really satisfying sound on the pick now. That twang. And the map did load a hell of a lot quicker. The advertised map tweaks most certainly are actual map tweaks this time around. Because they had it in the previous updates, but the map was still loading ridiculously slowly, but that was a massively measurable improvement. Oh, we don't want to be doing that, do we? Well, let's chuck that on instead. You don't want to do it, mate. You don't want to do it. Believe me, you don't want to do it. See, I told you. And we're going to need a campfire. But we should actually make one of them first in case we have to duck into a cave. But now we're not going to have enough for a campfire, are we? Oh, we are. Okay, nice. Get that out of the way as well. Keep it moving. What is it, midday? Still having little lag spikes, but they're not as strong or as noticeable as before. You don't want to do it, mate, believe me. Oh, you bollocks. Well, that was lucky. Fucking 2 elephants at the same time. There we go, now we can get to bow and arrows. I should have just held off and making the other arrows. Now I can destroy them, only get half the materials back. I'll have that, please. Oh, we've got talent points to distribute as well. Okay, let's get that out of the way, shall we? Get some more damage on the bow. I don't make a bone sickle. I don't unlock it, even though we're in the desert, because I want sticks. And by the time we get to a point where we're really going to need a sickle, we're going to unlock at least the iron one anyway, so I usually just go for picking shit up by hand, because then we get fibre and sticks, so we can at least keep on top of making things like arrows. It might be an idea to... Where are we? Yeah, we're only that far. It might be... Depending on how far we can get by, like, 2 in the afternoon-ish, we might want to just stop and cook up some food and cook some of that squash. I need to bring up Icarus Intel. Yep, that's me doing my shopping. Icarus Intel. There we go. No, I want the main map, not hold fast. There we go. Yeah, and we'll have this over here. I'm down a monitor at the moment, unfortunately. I've usually got 3. So I'd have the stream. I'd have OBS open on one, the game open on another, and I'd switch between Discord and Icarus until on the third. But for some strange and unknown reason, the third one doesn't really want to play ball right now. Been looking at getting a replacement. I'm just not sure which one to get yet. No coconut. And no coconut. There we go, coconut that time. Ah. That should be level 6. No, not yet. Just barely not. Oh, would you look at that? The arrow had disappeared. We're starting to get a little issue with lag, but I think that might just be because of the Icarus, because of the Google Chrome. I'll leave it on the other monitor, and I misclicked. Wrong button again. Idiot. There we go. Now we level up. That was quite a bit of lag there. I saw very little of what I was actually doing. I was just stabbing in the dark. Where did all you guys come from all of a sudden? Well, let's get them all skinned up. That should take us to 7, hopefully. We need to get out of this water as well, because we're cold. And arrow's gone again, there we go. Need more sticks. That's just a chamois, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, we're definitely feeling lag now. Medium sand. Okay, where are we? M6, M7. Okay, so there's one over here. Somewhere. No, it should be here somewhere. Where the hell is it? Well, if we're forced to take 5, then we might as well get this stuff cooking up. Let's organise shit a little bit better, shall we? There we go. Yeah, and it's 3 in the afternoon, then we might as well sleep here as well. Yeah, we'll repair you when the storm's gone. Not going to do it over and over and over again. Well, let's see what this torch slot is all about. Oh, so you can turn it on and off from there. Okay, that's cool. Let's check the settings. What do we have around WSAD that's not used yet? Q is still dropped. Are we using X? Oh, alternate interact. Okay, and we're using C as well, aren't we? Yeah, that's the camera. V. We aren't using V. Okay, where's the light button? V, there we go. I don't want to have to go all the way over to L just to turn the light on and off. Okay, then we can chuck that back in there. Okay. Well, then we might as well make use of the time until 6. Mine up some stuff. That's all maxed. I want to be going in that direction next, really, but we want some more survival stuff as well, though. Yeah. We have to get that one way or another so we can go down to the wood to sticks, and then we'll just put some more onto the inventory weight to get us up to the next level so we can actually unlock it. And there we are, getting little bits of lag now. It's a little disappointing. There's supposed to be a cave here somewhere. That's what I was looking for. That's what I wanted to run into instead. It's over here. We went past it. We didn't find it. It's just here. Okay, fair enough. Well, we'll stick our head. We'll put our poke our head through the door on our way to M9. We can... Oh. That's a different sound. Was that it? Was that the only thing that took damage? It would seem so. Okay, we'll position that well. Oh, excuse me, just getting a little bit of a stretch in there. Oh. Why are we getting lag all of a sudden, though? That's so disappointing. It started off so well. It was buttery smooth for like the first 15-20 minutes. Nearly bedtime. I don't want to be wasting the food. I'm not gonna eat some of that squash just to eat it. Just for hunger's sake. We'll just wait until we wake up in the morning. Let's make some more arrows, shall we? Oh, and it's 6 o'clock. Let's get to sleep. Oh yeah, that's X, isn't it? Yeah. The alternate interact. There's the door. There it is. Okie dokie. We'll chuck that there. And we're off again. We are going the right way, yeah. We've got to keep an eye out for the cave that we missed before. Gonna poke my head in. See what's in there. It should be here. Is this it? They just changed the look of the... Yeah, they have. Okay. It's not as obvious now. Oh, look, and we've got one of them deposits. Why wasn't... That was way less damage than what we'd normally be doing, and this place is loaded. God damn, this place is loaded. I kind of want to take that gold with me. What is this? Can we not tell by looking at it? We should be able to. Is that gold or is that sulfur? Or is the little rocks are surround... Because it's the first time I'm seeing this now. Or is the little rocks that's surrounding it a clue? Because, I mean, that doesn't look like anything I've seen before, bar, let's say, like, iron, maybe. That looks very odd. Oh, hang about. Why is it glowing like that? You're not telling me that's exotics. We're gonna have to keep note of this and come back to it, because we're gonna be coming through here anyway when we leave. We just bring one of the drills with us. and check that out. Normally only exotics light up like that. We'll have to see the other ones. What other ones look like? Oh, and there's more gold. Oh, we can't carry it anyway. Let's keep it moving, shall we? Then let's have some of that to eat before it goes bad. Big frame drop. And it's kind of leveled out again. Well, we'll see what it's like when we get to the forest. Because if it's more stable in the forest, then it's probably down to all the particles that we're seeing because of the sand being blown around. If it's more, if the constant frame drops are more exclusive to the desert, then that's probably it. Ugh, it's nasty. Feels nasty. Who are you? Awful. Absolutely awful. I mean, we've got to we've got to reserve judgment because one, we just started. Yeah, so a lot of it could be with the areas we're going into for the first time. So a lot of it could be down to it loading the map as we go along, and we don't know what it's going to be like when we get to the forest. If it's, like I said, if it's a little bit more stable in the forest, then it's probably just down to what it's rendering in the way of the dust being kicked up, the sand being kicked up by the wind. That could be adding to it. It's just situations like this where you'd really need a half-decent fucking frame rate to see what it is that you're doing. You don't want to stabilize? You don't want to stabilize at all, maybe, so that I can actually see what I'm doing against this hyena. No, you don't want to stabilize. Okay. Did you do a little zigzag there? Definitely looked like you did. I want to get out of this desert. I so want to get out of this desert. Just to see if it's really the particles that are causing so many problems. The frames are just absolutely atrocious at the moment. I'm not turning anything down and I'm not turning anything off because before, not this update, but the previous update, before that, I was fine. Yeah, like 4 updates ago, they started to do some performance updates, and it seemed to just get better and better week on week. I was able to play with RTX turned on all the time, with all the settings at max, and now, since the update 2 weeks ago, it's just started to go back in a negative direction, where my frames seem to be getting worse and worse in certain situations. So if I had been able to play, I have been able to play with max settings with RTX on, and why I should be taking steps back, I don't know. Okay, at least we're at their forest at last. And see, it's nice and smooth now. Constantly. So it could be down to water, you know. I'm just throwing things out there, I'm not sure. A little bit of staggering, but like I said, we are moving into an area of the map we haven't loaded before, so it could be down to that. There's so many variables. Be interested to see what it looks like in the cave with the torch on our hip. Hello, Mr. Hyena. That's level 8. It would be nice to be going into the forest with level 10, because then we can just set up shop and put a bench down straight away. We can one-shot that bloke, can't we? Yeah, we can, okay. Well, we're near the cave, so whatever happens, we can just run into the cave to take shelter. Let's see if we can get up to level 10. Are we far enough away from the elephants? I bloody hope so. No, we weren't. He's going to notice me, isn't he? Oh, was that enough? That was enough to distance ourselves. Okay, cool. Well, if we're doing this, I was just thinking, if we're doing this, then we might as well... We can't put that in there anymore, can we? No, that would have been cool. If we're going to be leveling up to 10 before we go across to the forest, we might as well put the campfire down and cook shit up, but... well, we'll carry on. We'll carry on. We're going to come across enough shit to shoot at on the other side as well, anyway. Especially the area we're going to with L10. There's more than enough bears and wolves there to get us up to level 10 quickly. Get a little bit more oxide though. There's some very interested to see what it looks like. That is cool. That's nice. Is it going to go out? Oh, look. Torch doesn't go out. Oh, it did there. Okay. We actually have to go underwater. This place is fairly well loaded as well. More gold there again. Come on, get up there. There we go. More gold. Nothing drillable though. I always feel so much better when we get into the forest. We've definitely still got lags. So whatever it wasn't necessarily directly related to things that are exclusive to the desert. Let's get ourselves some berries, shall we? Soy. Come on, where's the berries? And where are my frames? I want my frames back. Just double checking to see if I had VSync on or not. There we go, there's the berries. Lovely. Mouth breather. Fucking heard you before I saw you. Oh, and I'm interested to hear what difference they made between buffaloes and bears, because I seem to remember seeing something about the buffalo footsteps or walking or whatever having been changed slightly. We should start seeing buffalo as well soon. Look, I'm going to change it just out of curiosity. If turning this off. It does make a marginal improvement, but it's not something amazing. So whatever it is that they've been tweaking isn't necessarily directly related to that. Come on, lads, where are you? Not a single bear, not a single buffalo. Ah, there's Mr. Bear. Down there somewhere. There he is. Well, we're not going to play with you right now, Mr. Bear, because we've only got a normal bow. And we could take you on in a joust, but with this lag, I'm afraid you'd likely kill me. Once we get things a little bit more stable. But he's a rare spawn. Like that guy up there, he doesn't always spawn in. Ah, I missed the buffalo. Yeah, his running sounds about the same. Okay, I can hear the difference in his walking. I can hear the difference in his walking compared to the bear. He's got a bit more of a, almost a more horse-like movement of a kaplunk kaplunk, and it sounds higher. The bear's just the usual low thud. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Good night, Mr. Wolf. There's the possibility of another bear up here. We've got to keep our eyes peeled. What you doing sticking your head round the corner? We haven't had our usual bear spawns just yet. Well, there's another one down here for sure. Just heard him. But, that's usual. That's usual. Let's level up, shall we? We'll relay race him. I'm definitely not fucking jousting a bear with this lag. That's exactly why I didn't want to fucking joust the fucker. Never mind. That's level 9. And we're lucky that we survived that one. Oh, of course. After the fucking bear, that's when the fucking FPS levels out. Of course. I was in a really shit position as well, to be honest. Could have gone about that a lot better. Are we going to get another bear or two up here? Sounds like we are. That was the sound of a buffalo and a bear roar. Because there's one that frequents this area of the forest, and there's one that frequents the middle. Yeah, there he is, see? You just be on your way, Mr. Bear. We'll let you do your thing. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's that one that frequents that area. Then there's one that comes up in the middle. And there's one that can spawn on the other side. Oh! They changed this cave. They changed this cave. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's just a small one now. And they seem to have a lot less HP. We got copper, iron. I mean, it's nice and well loaded, but there's no drillable vein, and the entrance of it has changed because you used to have to mine your way into this one, and I took advantage of that when making the base in the mouth of the cave. I guess we're gonna have to go about things a little differently here, then, aren't we? It's not going to let me put a fucking door there, is it? If I have it in the center, it's going to be colliding with the ground, and it's not going to let me put the door in. Oh, it is. Okay. Nice. Happy about that. Okay, let's get some more. Put 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 6 more. Can we get 6 more? FPS still isn't leveling out. I think what we might do after setting up this little shack is restart the computer and then load back in again. I'm going to be ordering some food for dinner shortly. And I'll have something to eat, and we'll come back to it with a restarted computer, and hopefully things will be a little different. It's heavy. I can like fully feel the fucking FPS drop. It's nasty. Okay, we've got walls. Where does the cave effect start? There. Okay, good. So we're outside of the cave. Let's get some things down, shall we? And make use of the cave as well. No, not the backpack. Okay, we've also got talent points to distribute. We'll get the suture kit now that we're in bear territory. Get floor torch. We'll get ourselves a box so we can actually put some shit away. We'll wait for this storm to pass and then repair everything, and then I'm gonna call it there, just so that we're in Prospect and we've got a little place set up. We're gonna be leveling to 10 any moment now, and then we can get a bench down. But that's gonna have to wait for the next little installment. I'm gonna order some food and have something to eat, and then we've got no distractions. We can carry on all the way straight through to the evening after that. Everything goes well, then by the end of that we should be in a concrete house. I don't like repairing on the fly, because then we're just going to do it over and over and over again. We'll wait for this. It's not going to do any significant any damage damage that's significant enough to mess things up on the inside. I mean, it's not that we've actually got anything down anyway, but even if we had like a bench or something, that wouldn't be taking damage yet. So I just wait for the storm to blow over and then repair. We only have to do it once. One thing I mustn't forget. That's something I usually forget. We need stone to make the whacker. Okay. come on, hurry up and be over. Well, stamina use is rather different for that. Okay. Okay. We'll wait for it to... Oh, it just saved? We'll wait for it to do another save quickly. We'll wait for it to do another save, and then we'll quit, and we'll be back to it in an hour and a half, 2 hours or so, maximum, after we've had something to eat. And then I'll restart the computer before we come back in again, to see how much difference that will make. See how long we can stay nice and stable and buttery smooth. But it's looking okay so far. I'll be interested to see... Oh, and it's saved. I'll be interested to see which caves have the drillable stuff. Yeah, because this has been changed. That was a different type of cave before. I don't know when they updated that on Icarus Intel, but that was different. Let's see, what else have we got here? Yeah, these were mediums. These were mediums. They weren't small caves. What have we got? Okay, that's always been a mega. N10. Okay, nothing's changed there. Yeah. 09 is still there. 011. Well, they've updated that. That's a mega now. I feel like there was another cave here somewhere. No. It's just me misremembering, no. That's still the same. Yeah, more or less all we're going to do in the next installment later on is empty out probably these, and this here. See how far it gets us. As well as put an emphasis on making concrete. Oh, hey mate, I'm just leaving. I'm just about to get some food in. I just made a quick start, but thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna, yeah, I just started a brand new fresh character. I deleted my previous sacrifice character and made a brand new level 0 character, and I just got myself from the drop point in the desert to the cave in L10 on Voyager. But I'll be continuing later on. I'm just gonna have something to eat and then probably push through all the way until the evening. So that'll be a nice 5-6 hour marathon stream later on. Oh yeah, I seem to be having a bit of trouble with frames right now. That's another reason why, because I need to restart the computer. Where I'm stopping the stream anyway. I need to restart the computer. It seems to be okay for a little while in the beginning, but then like 20 minutes in, I just started to get a lot of lag. So I want to see if restarting the computer will help. It's only been the last 2 updates where things have started to go downhill frame rate wise. Like the first performance update they did roughly a month ago made made a big difference, and I was able to instead of only having RTX turned on when I went in a cave so I could see, I was able to play with RTX turned on all the time. Yeah, and then the update after that, still it was okay. I'd started to see a couple of lag spikes. Yeah, but the last week's update, well, yeah, last week's update in particular started to add more and more lag, and it's either more of the same or my computer needs a restart. I don't know. That's why I'm gonna see. It seems like the performance updates they started to introduce were actually good for the performance to a point, and they started to tweak some new things past like I said about a month. The what is it? It's week 11 now, so week 7 update started to introduce performance updates that were actually positive. Week 8 was still going in the right direction, and from week 9 onwards, the performance updates just seem to make the performance worse and worse. But we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, I'm not gonna tire everyone with the blah blah. I'm gonna go and order my food and have something to eat, and then I will be back later. So if you're still around, then maybe pop in a bit later, mate. But thanks for stopping by. See ya.